this one, since this is where it's coming in, you want to make this, you want to start early so that you have plenty of roundness here, because since there's cuts there, it has a tendency to make it flatter. So I come a little early, I hold this apart because I don't want the blade to catch into here, because I'm going to end up backing it out. I'm done.
Nice. Now you mark that so you know which is cuts in there now.
Yeah. So this is my top piece. So all I have to do is now cut off a piece so that this will have a lip on it, and you can make that whatever size you want. And again, you need to, set this. And this is, you only need a very thin piece for doing that inside. So, from now on, it's just a matter of finishing, however you want. Actually, first thing to do now is to glue this together and hold it. The next thing to do is, this is the inside, and so once you're done, I put that on in the right place, and then I'll drop this down after it's all been sanded, and I'll mark it and say, okay, that's where that's going to go, and I will then mark it on this other piece so that when I glue it, I'll know that I'm not, being offline. And then once that's glued together, I can then glue the bottom onto here, but I'll have sanded on the inside and all to get it all set. So that's, making a bandsaw box, as you can see, is really simple, easy, quick to do. And you can do them in any, shape, sizes that you want. Once this has been cut, there's nothing saying that you can't cut this in half any direction that you want and add to it and make a different box, different sizes. I have made a couple of boxes where one fit inside the other by taking this now and making this another small little shallow box or whatever, and you can make them as thick as you want.
Or you can donate it and we can make another little car.
Oh, it's all about you, Tom.
Don't leave your wood around.
That's right.
So is this like a ring box?
It's a little bigger than what would be a ring box. That's about that size, yes. So.
Good job. Yeah, very
That's
nice.
You're taking the fear out of making boxes.
Hey, bandsaw boxes are really, easy. And even these, the only difference between doing this box and this, is you cut off the back, and then you start cutting the inside. You do not cut off the front, because once you cut out the inside, then you pull that out, and you use that inside as a front and back. So you're making a front and back's little box from the inside piece. And so that's your pull in and out, and that's just to hold it. So, and if you are doing something like that, the more grain that you have, side grain, the better it is. In other words, if you have walnut, you've got that nice outer ring that's all white or whatever, that makes nice looking things on the outside of a box. Yeah. So,
What's your finish?
I use oil. I use wipe-on poly, and I use shellac. So I use, depending on how I'm feeling at the time.
Okay.
Most of these are oil finished.
Cool detail there, you said white.
Yeah. So
What is that? Tell us what that is, Dave.
This is This happens to be
Piece of? Is it veneer?
yes, it's a piece of veneer. Yes. This was not veneer.
Just kind of very depends.
Yeah, it's not a cedar. Can't remember what I put on there now.
And there's just a round wood.
Yeah.
Really sharply
So
defined.
this
things.
is yellow heart and walnut, and this is babinga.
So now it's just showing you.
I've never even heard of this.
And this red in here is Paduke. Walnut.
Vermilion.
And this has bamboo in it and walnut and wedgie, wingy.
Whinge?
Did you go to, Cut and Dry or something and buy little pieces of this exotic stuff, or do you have to go buy 16 feet of it?
I'm using it all the time, and so I have, I have a big board that I cut up and, to make accents with. And, I do a lot of things out of maple, so I always have big pieces of maple around, and so I'm adding, those in as I see. And this is purple heart in there. So, I pull those things.
Frost Hardwoods has a box on the side for
Yes.
Well, that's
hobbyists.
a big box.
They've got,
Let me contribute
got
to
small
your,
ones.
to your wood pile.
Oh, I don't mind that.
Is that black walnut?
What walnut?
Yes, it is.
That's actually, I believe that's a roll that I chopped up.
Toilet seat.
It's the right color, isn't it?
Tom,
Thank you. I'll use it.
you got a million of them.
So anyway, you can,
back,
if you look at these pieces, just feel these three here. These are all really finished and ready to really cut and go, so that I don't have a lot of outside work to do on it. It's done before. I've done it beforehand, so that now all I have to do is finish on the inside, really to make those go. So.
Thank you very much.
Very good.
The sanding on the inside, you